So, my dear friends, today I am sitting, amidst the nature. You can see this is very pleasant out here, and I'm making this video in this lovely garden where I'm sitting in my college. And I thought that I need to talk to you. For a long time, I've not been in contact with you because I've been suffering from corona. Yeah, I was down with corona, and now I'm totally okay. So I thought that I need to make a video, so that's why I'm making this video. So hi, I am Rekha and welcome to my channel English Wenglish by Rekha Datta, and we are learning English together. So today I've taken very common problem, and this problem is that there are many students, there are many people, you can say, those who can understand English when other people speak in front of them, but they are not able to speak themselves. They are not able to speak English fluently in front of other people. Whenever the right time comes for them to speak in English, they fumble, they hesitate, and whatnot. So they do a lot of things. They are afraid to speak in public. They are afraid to speak in front of other people. So why this thing happen? So my today's video is only for those students who can understand English, but they are really afraid to speak English in front of other people. And this is very common. There are lots of students, lots of people, lots of learners who can understand English very well, but when the right time comes to speak English, they are really very afraid to speak English in front of other people. So today I'm not going to give you some superficial advices that you should add some important words in your vocabulary so your English will become very good, or you should learn some rules of grammar, and if you learn some rules of grammar you can become very fluent in English. So these are all superficial advices which I'm not going to give you. Rather, we will find out the reason why we are not able to speak English in front of other people, and let's understand them first. You know what happens? When we speak in Hindi, we think in Hindi and then we speak. And when we speak in English, we again think in Hindi, we convert in English and then we speak. This is the root cause of our inefficiency to speak English. Because if you keep on thinking in Hindi and then you will convert in English and then you will speak, in this process what happens that you are in the habit of speaking Hindi from the very beginning, and that is why you are not able to speak properly. So if we overcome these problems of ours, it means we should not think in Hindi and then convert in English and then to speak. Rather, if we directly speak in English without thinking in Hindi, we would be able to speak English without any problem. The question is that if we know the meaning of each and every word, why does it happen that when we are not able to construct our sentences in English, we always fumble when we go to speak in English, and we always look for some words. We always construct sentences in our mind, and always in confusion that whether we are going to speak the right word or the wrong words. This is a kind of habit, you can say, because from the very beginning we have developed this habit, and we have been thinking first in Hindi, then we are converting in English, and then we are speaking. So we have been developing this habit of ours from the very beginning, and still we cannot get rid of this habit. It means that whenever we speak in English, we always think in Hindi, first convert in English, and then we speak. So this is the root cause for our inability to speak in English. Now, if you really want to get rid of this habit, there are two ways. First, you need to know the reason that how you learned Hindi, your mother tongue or your native language, or you should go to some institution. If you go to some institution, and this is a long process, a long list of things are there, you need to get admitted over there, then they would make you learn English by making you learn lots of words. They will tell you the rules of grammar, and it would create lots of problems. It would create lots of difficulties in learning this language. Here I am not denying the importance of learning language, by going to some institution, but the thing is that if you are not, your concept is not clear about the language learning, you get confused more, because there you need to you will have to learn lots of grammar rules which can create problems for you, and at the same time lots of hordes of vocabulary they will make you learn. So instead, if you know the strategy to speak in English, if you know the right way or method to speak in English, you can learn English yourself without going to some institution, because going to some institution means spending a lot of money and learning each and everything, step by step. It's okay, step by step learning is good, but the thing is that when you go to some institution, why I am against it, the thing is that they will make you they will claim, you can say that they will make you speak English in some limited time. They will give you some time that in particular this time period you will be able to speak English fluently, and according to their claim they work on it. They make you understand English, they make you speak English, but they do it in a very rapid way, because they need to fulfill their claim. And since they take a lot of money to make you speak English, to make you learn and speaking in English, so it would be a kind of different thing for you, because their whole concentration will be on fulfilling the claim which they have made for you to speak in English. But you will lose the spontaneity of learning English. You will lose the right track or way to learn English. That is very much essential for speaking any language. You cannot learn any language just by adopting certain mechanical way of learning English or mechanical way of adopting them. You need to learn the language in a very natural atmosphere where you can learn those things, where you can learn step by step, getting to know each and every point on which you are working, and you are getting the right result. Understand? So that is why I always tell in my all videos that don't think for a limited time, don't limit yourself that I can learn to speak English in 1 month, 2 months or 4 months. It might take long time, and very naturally and spontaneously you will learn the language. That is the main and important thing. And you can feel yourself when you put your best effort to learn this language. You can feel yourself the result, the development which is taking place, and every moment you will feel the different thing, the outcome of which is really very positive, and you will feel it. And because you are learning the language spontaneously without being mechanical. These small changes which you can feel yourself certainly will lead you towards your goal slowly, gradually, and you can understand the value of learning this language. Like, you know what happens when you constantly work on your language? You feel motivated, you get the right result. I'm just telling you because it is my own experience. I really feel this thing, that when we put our best effort into something, we really get the right result. Initially, it is really, you can call it a conscious effort which we are putting into it, but gradually you feel that this constant effort has become a kind of habit, and slowly, gradually, you are able to speak language in a nice way. But don't run, after instant gratification, which most of the institution they claim that they can make you speak English in 60 days or 40 days. Don't run after those things, because their main intention is not to make you speak in English. They just want to fulfill their claims that yes, we have told our students that we have promised our students that we will make them speak English in 60 days. So just to fulfill this thing, they make you do whatever they feel like doing, and in this process they skip the main intention. They skip the main, what should I say, motive to make you understand this language, to speak this language. So what I was saying, that stop thinking in Hindi, rather you should start thinking in English and stop converting in English, because we have learned our language only by imitating others and by observing our parents when they speak in Hindi. We observe them, and in this way we have learned this language. So observation is also, it is very, very important, because while observing other people, you can learn English very well. And what I really want to tell you, that keep on observing for a long time. Just make it a habit to do it every day, not for 1 or 2 days. So if you do it for every day, certainly you will find that your observation, it has become a kind of habit in your mind. You will observe people speaking, the way they speak, their behavior, their way of talking, their so many things you observe, and slowly it etches in your mind. It remains there forever when you see people speaking in English. And second thing is practice. That is also very much needed. So now the question comes, that how to practice, because when you find some partner to speak in English, you find that they are not assisting you much, they are not giving you much importance, thinking that you are doing something different thing, and which might not be of their liking. So that is why you get your partner yourself. You don't need to find any other partner. You can speak English yourself without giving much importance to others. So just do it yourself.